Today you will be learning the words in sort DC16. This sort is split into just 2 columns. You're going to have some base words that then are going to have some changes done to them to become new words, and those are called derived words. So for example, we have the base word exclaim, which gets changed to the word exclamation. Notice the change, we drop the I from exclaim and we add the A-T-I-O-N ending. So exclaim becomes exclamation. So I'm going to sort the words, and I might do this a little differently this time because I'm either going to sort a base word and try to find the derived word, or I will put it in the derived word column and try to come up with the base word. So first I'm going to start with this word deception. This is a derived word, and I know that deception comes from the word deceive. So I'm going to move that to my base word column. Emphasis. That is a derived word, and that comes from the base word emphasize. Analysis. That is a derived word, and that comes from the base word analyze. Where is it? Here we go. Synthesis. That is a derived word that comes from the base word synthesize. Explanation. That is a derived word that's going to come from explain. Where is that? Here we go. Qualification. That's a derived word that comes from the word qualify. So I'm going to move qualify over here as my base. Qualification over here is my derived word. Running out of space, so I'm going to start a new column. Receive. That is a base word. And the derived word receive can get changed into the word reception. Clarification is a derived word, and that comes from the word clarify. Proclamation is a derived word coming from the word proclaim. Perceive is a base word, and that can be changed into the word perception. And last, justify is a base word, and that can get turned into justification. Now I'm going to do a little bit of rearranging here, and then I will show you what I have done. All right, boom. So look what I did here. I have our base words still on the left here and the derived words on the right. But I wanted to point out some things with these words because a long time ago, whoever developed our language did use some rules, although there are so many of them and they're so confusing. It's hard to keep track of them. So I've grouped these words into their similarities. So first off, I wanted to point out that all of the base words are verbs. They're all words that are things you can do. The derived words are then nouns. So when we add our endings and we change them a little bit, they change from verbs to nouns. Look at the words here in this first group. These are all words exclaim, proclaim, explain. You notice they have the AI. And when we change them to derived words, exclamation, proclamation, explanation. So with the exception of the difference in the M's and the N there, we've dropped the I and then we put ation at the end. Look at this group of words. Qualify, justify, clarify. In these words, we change the Y to an I and then add cation to the end. Qualification, justification, clarification. In the words over here, My base words, receive, perceive, deceive, all have that sieve ending. And when we change them to the noun, we drop the IVE and we change it to PTION. Reception, perception, deception. And then last, my group here, analyze, synthesize, emphasize, gets an SIS ending. So analysis, synthesis, emphasis. So just kind of interesting to look at how those words are related. And when you write these down, you may want to have 2 columns, but keep them in kind of their little subcategories with a little space in between the 4 groups. So you'll have this, and then this group down under here, and then this group down at the bottom, if you have space for that. Please write these in your word work notebook now.